That's all that's left to see. Picture that, a vast wasteland. As a result of the ways a man make a stand. Hate the lifestyle, don't hate the man. No one ever really gave a damn. See the universe in a grain of sand. Become one with life staring in amazement. Trying to make sense of the all creation. Try to stay sane in a faulty nation. None of us are in a place to be. It's make believe. Don't feel safe to breathe. Escape written on every page you see. Waiting patiently to break free. Gotta take the lead. Are you one with a taste of greed? Caught up in illusion. Got a concrete head. I can relate. You feel lost with each step. So many things in the path that you regret. Take a look at my stomping grounds where wandering lost on haunted town. Used to have both feet on the ground. Now it's bloodshot eyes. She thought the pound. Grew wings overnight. Lost the crown. Hold on to the self when you're lost and down. Shut down. Watching the crowd talking out loud. Every one of them blind to what you're talking about. All that you had gone just like that. In the past, but you want that life back. On the right track, then it's right back to the same old. Already tried that. In the land of broken promises. Gotta learn how to cope with the consequences. Following nonsense. Tell me which of all these gods exist. Everything that you felt gone like that. In the past, but you want that life back. On the right track, then it's right back to the same old. Already tried that. In the land of broken promises. Gotta learn how to cope with the consequences. Swallowing nonsense. Tell me which of all these gods exist. Death to the words of the sage. Take what you will, discard the rest. Part of the test. Opinion scarred your flesh with another man's word carved in your chest. Whole life documented in rhyme. Impressionist minds embedded in time with a venomous trying to put an end to the shine. The competitive kind is an evident crime. Death to the words of the sage. I don't want to hear the prophet speak. Save that for the frail-minded like all the local cats who don't want to acknowledge me. That's politics without fair skin top police and suits and ties. I see right through your lies. Became everything that you despise with a new disguise. Take a minute to reflect on the past and all you once knew. Got rid of regret, nothing you can undo. Simple as that, but evil some who can't be forgotten. Like the cats with a pistol grip. They deep to face me, twisted off all the lick. I sipped, pistol whipped. Every single one of you was fake to me. And the shoe fits perfectly, but your brand new kicks is tainted by the blood stains on the pavement. Thought it'd be dropped to get washed away in the storm when it rained. Selfish selflessness, trying to minimize pain. The results are fatal. Your self-help books on the coffee table. Culture's cold-handed rocks the crate. Everything that you felt on like that. In the past, but you want that life back. On the right track, then it's right back to the same old. Already tried that. In the land of broken promises. Gotta learn how to cope with the consequence of swallowing nonsense. Tell me which of all these gods exist. Everything that you felt on like that. In the past, but you want that life back. On the right track, then it's right back to the same old. Already tried that. In the land of broken promises. Gotta learn how to cope with the consequence of swallowing nonsense. Tell me which of all these gods exist. Which of all these gods exist. Which of all these gods exist. Time to sum it all up. Woke up with a splitting headache and spit a lung. The bottom feeders contend as long as he has some different funds. Big 1-9 now with no fake identification. Feeling like I got front row seats to the end of creation. One button push away. Another day, another gray horizon. I tend to look the other way. In the mechanized world, polished nicely like a good flow. Some are living snug in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood though. Bottom feeders running around the house looking for some cancer stick change underneath the couch cushions. But I can't complain, I'm better off than a lot of folks that barely hang on to the edge with no one there to toss a rope. No need to question why sob stories are often told. The answer's plain as day, like why did the chicken cross the road? Hostile environment, that's what potion's for. It's hard to drown sorrows when dwelling on the ocean floor, so impure. Temptation's my sworn enemy. We used to kick it until I changed my born identity. Tried to settle down with her, but it never worked out right. Should've known you can't turn the flow into a housewife. House life, alright, even when it's raining. I can rap like it's no thing, but barely can hold a conversation. The introvert only expresses when he holds his pen. Relates more to Herman Hesse than he does to his closest friends. Set the trap, time to capture the town's attention. They're bound to mention the name in the crowded session. There'll always be a couple folded out that slept in, but changing in any minor ways out of the question. Do what I love, who knows if it's the right approach. I am the man on the corner reciting Bible quotes. Some need saviors for answers, they seek to save their souls. Jesus freaks of nature playing the role. The world's taking its toll on my fragile mind. I'd get away from it all if only I had the time and some dollars to spend. I'm just a dreamer, dream a little dream, the whole world's falling apart. Face facts, nothing's meant to last forever. In need of it, easy to put the pieces back together. The faster the better, but should we just give it up? Most already have too self-absorbed to give a fuck. Face the facts, nothing's meant to last forever, kid. The world wants to end, who the hell are you to let it live? Hope for the best, right? But that just doesn't cut it. It wouldn't hurt sacrifice if I didn't love it. A pure emotionless to all that lies in the street. It's locked deep inside, I wonder if I cry in my sleep. Try to reach new heights, but gravity's holding me down. Yet I dream of levitating, escape instead of waiting for the world to test my patience with both feet on the ground. It's also fast-paced, a couple hits will slow me down. Exhaling smoke signals, it seems I'm in a dream state, and I can't figure out if I'm asleep or awake. I'm incapable of shedding tears, scared to death of dying. All this stuff is weird. Guess I'm just relying on my love, hoping it'll pay off in the long run. What's your occupation? I've been told this is the wrong one for me. Well, don't you wanna live comfortably? Money hungry like the rest of them. A cold world left them numb. Lost that love and feeling, nothing to feed your soul. So you swallow lies and believe everything you're told. Throwing your hands up perpetuates this mindless obedience. Kid, that's our culture in a nutshell. Believe me, our God's not a slut, she just fucks well. And mankind can't seem to learn how to tuck its tail. Serving dick like, put that in your mouth and smoke it. Sounds hopeless, you're bound to choke in it. I can scream about change till my face turns blue, but I'm better off holding my breath. Same effect, place your bets. I say it's ending this century unless we learn to sacrifice and suppress our appetites for destruction. These are captured feelings, moments of pain and rapture, recorded in massive. See, it's only natural to ask yourself or kids pretend like I'm in the constant state of REM. What are you afraid of? They got it gun held to my temple, don't pull it. Still cocked back and fully loaded. The culprit approaches with the intent to murder all individuality. I'm just another casualty. The unexplainable could happen, no. Heart begins to beat again. Start to remember all you believed in, your reason to keep going. He finally learned to read omens, the worst of times, and he can see beauty in these moments. Spend their whole lives with closed eyes. So wake the fuck up before my whole dies. Wake the fuck up before my whole dies.
This is the story of one America and the girls I love.
Still see you around every once in a while. Never trusted the love of a child. All grown up now and the same goes. And the only entrance to your world will remain closed. Memories of what we had will remain low. Highs and lows entangled in the images. Even thoughts of those days are painful. Shot through the chest, but you gotta learn to live with this. Scars and forever was all for the better. Should've never let you get that close to me. When I openly told her that I breathe lines in between thighs, she cried hopelessly. Broken pieces, there's no release from this cycle. At least how the motion dies. I hide the possibility of another try. Hide the thought of her staring in another's eye. Wonder why I had to turn out like this. Gotta be the beautiful mistake I try to resist. Slide in the face McQueen. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to keep my main vein in my jeans. She was out of town. I was out for a night on the town with the hopes of smashing. No trouble there. Met a young thing with the same goal. It was routine back then. Back to the crib. Let's go. Let's bedpost. Unload. They didn't catch a name till the sun rose. Look, it was cool and all, but you gotta go now. Never would have happened if I knew what I know now. Broke down when my girl got back in